We are a little busy at the moment, as you'll understand.
I'd just like to know how much longer we're going to be. The passengers are complaining.
Miss Laker, you are now the chief purser, so handle the passengers.
You're still circling, Captain.
That's right.
But I thought half an hour was the normal practice in the North Sea.
Ah, the lady knows my job better than I do, in the same way you think you know Wally James' job. Well, you've got his. By God, do you want mine?
I think you should leave, Miss Laker.
Fact, Captain. Wally is dead, Captain, and no matter how long we circle, we can't help him now.
Don't you ever think about anything except what you want? Don't you know why he killed himself?
No, I don't.
Oh, you seem to know everything else, Miss Laker. Perhaps you could tell us why he retired.
It's none of my business. He was your friend.
I've had enough of this now. I don't give a damn who your father is. Get off my bridge.
John, please.
Captain Anderson, if you're blaming me, I'd like to know why.
Miss Laker? You may tell the passengers we're getting underway.
I'm afraid not, John. We're going to need a couple of hours.
How long?
At least.
But can't you contain whatever your problem is until we reach Gothenburg?
Look, Miss Laker, it's a bit hot and greasy down there in the engine room, and my men are very tired and edgy, but I'm sure they'd welcome your engineering expertise with open arms.
I asked a simple question, Mr. Taylor.
To which there's a simple answer, no. You've stepped into a dead man's shoes. If they don't fit, that's your problem.
I thought I told you to stay in the office.
Having abandoned Wally to his watery grave, you've now licked Captain Anderson into shape, have you?
I should have done that years ago.
Do you think that would have made any difference?
It'll make me feel better. Now wash your face and be back in that office in 5 minutes.
Let me know when Matt's ready.
You're a bit harsh on her, John.
Who asked you?
She was right, Captain.
I'll be in my quarters.
That was a bit rough, wasn't it?
He was very close to Wally.
Blames himself, doesn't he?
Wally signed off the only way he knew how. Nobody could do anything.
Then why won't he accept it? It wasn't her he was attacking. It was himself.
Only if you don't mind.
Of course not.
It'll keep the passengers amused. They're looking a bit mutinous.
Is there any news about Wally?
No. Thanks, Joe. You're doing me a favor. I won't forget.
I may need it to return someday.
All right.
What did she want?
A favor.
Favors always cost.
Always.
It's not in your contract to perform now.
No, but it does say solo performer, so Tony, do you mind?
I've got to talk to you, Joe.
Surprise me some more.
You've avoided me all day.
You noticed. Ladies and gentlemen, what about a lovely old song? What about Slow Boat to China, yes? Peter? I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in your arms evermore. Leave all your lovers and on a faraway shore.
Might have been meant for Wally.
Give me the passenger list, will you?
What is it?
You'll be pleased to know Joe solved our problems, Miss Laker.
Good.
I think we've earned ourselves a drink, mate.
Oh, yeah, just to whet the appetite.
There's dishes and there's dishes, Joe. You just watch it.
Oh, yeah, all the time. I'll just get cleaned up. See you up there.
Okay.
May I see Captain Anderson, please?
If I were you, I'd keep clear for a while.
He's in his quarters.
I'm about to call him up.
Leave it a moment. I must see him in private.
Who is it? Come in, Miss Laker.
I thought you should see this immediately, Captain.
Where'd you find us?
In the postbox. Her cabin's completely empty, cleaned out.
Yes, that's the way they do it if they're determined enough.
You mean she took this ship for the sole purpose of jumping overboard?
No, I'm glad something surprises you, Miss Laker. Excuse me. You did check Wally's cabin?
Yes, of course.
Did my telex go off yet?
Excuse me, Gav. Oh, wait, by the way, who's the geezer in the brig?
I don't know, it's usually reserved for you, isn't it?
Yeah, glad to see I'm not the only one who gets tossed in there tight as a coop by the old man.
It did? Thanks, I'll pick up the copy later.
Would Wally James please come to the captain's
Bloody hell,
quarters
trying to be
immediately?
Really sick.
Wally
Yeah,
James,
not hard.
please.
Wait for me, Matt.
Wally James, would Wally James please come to the captain's quarters?
Joker made that announcement.
Seems there's been a mistake. It was a passenger went over the side.
Did I hear a call for Wally, or was I dreaming?
No, that's right. He's somewhere in the ship. We're trying to find him.
What?
Did you throw anybody in the brig last night?
No?
Didn't you say there was someone there?
Yeah, I heard them.
Send Kelly down.
Kelly?
Well, he is the medical man, isn't he?
We don't even know if Wally's in there, let alone if he needs medical attention.
Captain Anderson seems to think that he might.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give him a hand.
I think he'd rather be on his own.
Without you, for sure.
Who put out that call for Wally?
I did.
Oh, boy, what a sense of humor.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll get back in the office.
Wally. Wally. It's all right, Wally. It's all right. I'm here now. Now listen, you're not going to let some damn fool disease kill you. You hear me? That's an order. Wally. I sent for Kelly.
Yeah, he's on his way down. God, it's freezing in here. I'll give you a hand with him, huh?
Where the hell's Kelly?
Yes, sir.
That's all, man.
Look, there's no passport here, but you must have her address on a booking form. Mrs. Mary Gordon. Right. Yes, I'll read it to you. Please tell my children it was the only way. I can't live without their father. Ask them to give their stepmother a chance. They love each other. Tell them I love them. Goodbye.
We found him.
Where?
In the brig. Looks as if he put himself there. You okay?
Yes,
You reacted to that letter as if you knew the woman.
I do.
He's in coma. We must get him to hospital immediately. Did he take a drink last night?
What's that got to do with it?
If he took these on top of alcohol, the mixture could be fatal.
He did. I gave him a drink last night.
All right. I'll arrange ASC rescue straight away. Is there a hospital in Gothenburg can deal with this?
The nearest one is all we need, now that we know what's happened. We didn't know he was on this drug any more than I did. You can't blame yourself.
Parker, I do not need clearance from head office for ASC rescue to lift off Wally James. This is information for the company, pure and simple. Charles, give me our exact position.
North, 5240. East, 220.
East 220. Yes, that's right, and we're locking on course now. Lift off, stern crew deck, 10:30 hours. Very grateful.
Two degrees west.
God bless the Royal Air Force.
Is he going to make it?
Kelly seems to think so.
What happened?
Alcohol on top of drugs, painkillers.
Painkillers?
Wally's been sick for some time. I didn't tell you before, but Parker says it's terminal.
Take half a packet of Sainsbury's farfalle pasta and cook in boiling water for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, melt a little butter in a pan. Finely chop 2 shallots and add to the pan with 4 ounces of button mushrooms. Next, add 3 or 4 sliced courgettes and cook gently for 6 minutes. Now cut 1 pack of Italian Parma ham into strips and add to the pan. Then spoon in a tub of Sainsbury's low-fat creme fraiche. Add some grated Parmesan cheese and a little black pepper. Stir together. Drain the pasta and add that to the pan too. Mix and heat through before transferring to a warmed dish. Garnish with basil and serve with a green salad. Very Italian. Very...
Sainsbury's, everyone's favourite ingredient.
This stamp collection is worth a guaranteed £1 million. Collect the stamps with the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday and you could win one of hundreds of daily cash prizes. You could soon be £10,000 richer, or even £20,000. And in every one of the monthly draws, someone will win £100,000. In all, we guarantee to pay out £1 million. It's not too late to start...
CoverGirl Rachel Hunter.
Now this is magic. Liquid and powder and 1 makeup.
Now from CoverGirl, something truly amazing. New Ultimate Finish makeup. It glides on weightlessly, covering just like a liquid, then instantly transforms to a soft powder finish.
Liquid and powder and 1 makeup.
New Ultimate Finish makeup. Magical. Only from CoverGirl.
These people designed Hoover's new washing machine. But one of them doesn't work for Hoover. Yet right from the start, Hoover trusted him to help design Hoover's best ever wash, the new Wave. Although he isn't a Hoover engineer, Hoover acted on his advice that holding the water at the ideal temperature maximizes the detergent's biological cleaning power. The partnership he forms with Hoover gives outstanding cleaning because he adds one vital component: Ariel. Hoover and Ariel, working together for outstanding cleaning.
He'll take good care of that, just like Boots Opticians did with me. Very thorough eye test. The optician made it clear exactly what was right for me, and it was only £12. As for frames, it was good to get some advice. Decided on a designer pair. After all, everything in their promotion's half price. Nice to know someone else cares about my eyes. That's really worth something.
Boots Opticians. We care because you do.
Didn't she tell you Wally's been found?
I'm the last to know anything now.
You coming ashore in Gothenburg?
No.
Well, why not?
Quick turnaround.
Peter, you shouldn't let her treat you like that. Hitting a subordinate's not on. You could have a report.
I know.
But you're not going to.
No.
Well, why not?
Wonder Woman's coming. You better scoot.
Don't forget, if you need any witnesses... What was that about?
My wedding. Think I'm kidding?
Should I?
So when did he tell you?
He didn't. I got it from Parker.
Well, he didn't tell you himself.
Says a lot for me, doesn't it?
Ever been to Chopper, Wally? Well, now's your chance, old son. Up and away, just like the films.
somewhere.
Right.
Call for you from Gothenburg, John. It's mine.
Right, I'll take it in my cab.
Did you know he was on that drug?
Yes?
And you let me give him the drink?
Well, how could I have stopped you? Stood up and made an announcement.
We could have bloody well killed him.
Yes. Wally knew that too, but he took it.
But I told Emily she'd be coming on board, Maya. I said that you'd bring her. Yes, I see. Well, if it means that much to her, I won't be seeing you then. What? All right. Oh, that's better than all right. I need you. Ah, Peter. Have the cleaners do my cabin now, please.
They'll be in when we dock.
Right away. My wife's coming on board.
Just tell my father that Wally James is in Salgrenska Hospital in Gothenburg. He must visit him at once.
Your father's a very busy man, Miss Laker. It's my responsibility to handle these things for him, and he certainly wouldn't appreciate being bothered with this. Just one moment, please.
Say yes. You tell Turson it's on her instructions. Her instructions. He'll explode. Goodbye, Miss Laker.
Hello, I'm sorry about that. I just had to sign an urgent letter. Now, you say I must contact your father and tell him to visit Wally James in hospital. Is that right?
That's right. And immediately, if you value your job.
Oh, that's something I do value, Miss Laker, as you know.
So, just to help it along, perhaps it might be a good thing if you told him it was your idea.
I couldn't do that. It wouldn't be true. But I'll call him at once. Goodbye.
That's the mistake he wanted. Purser orders chairman to involve himself personally with one of his crew. Just the ammunition he asked for.
May I have a word?
Certainly. Shall I close the door? Look, I'd like to apologize to you.
There's no need.
Can't you accept an apology?
I'm not sure of the strings attached to it.
What were you going to say?
It can wait.
Hello, Jack? Yeah, I'll be right now.
Yes, Mr. Turson, that is the hospital he's in. I'll pass your message on. Goodbye, sir. He's going to visit Wally James at once. He's flying there.
You're joking.
You want to know why I hadn't informed him immediately?
Oh.
That all you can say?
Oh, well, I presume tonight's off.
All tallies, does it? Never was much good at maths myself.
Are you trying to be smart?
I don't have to be. You do.
Maybe I should have saved those leftover dreams. Funny, but here's that rainy day. Is that rainy day they told me about? And I laughed at the thought that it might turn out this way.
It's a warning, mate. That's all.
Sounds like a threat.
As you like. Just think about it. Can I join in?
Hmm?
Or private joke?
No. Is my face usually that long? Yeah, 10 minutes before we pick up the pilot. I'll leave it with you till then.
Right.
Right, you see to that. I'll check the dining room.
We're done in 2 ticks.
What are you after?
You'll see. Oh, Mrs. Anderson joins the ship at Gothenburg. Captain's wife.
You'll need this.
Thank you. Nice, aren't they?
Captain Anderson, I'd like to invite you and your wife to join me for lunch tomorrow.
Kind of you, Miss Hager, but no, thank you.
There's a new chef joining us in Gothenburg. I think you'll like it.
Oh? What happened to the old one?
He was fired.
I see. Well, in that case, we'd love to join you. Don't want to lose my job, too.
Good. You always pitch the ship's flowers.
For my wife, always.
All done.
Thank you, Peter.
Now, what I was after.
Shoot.
I'd like time off in Gothenburg.
No, that's impossible. We're late already, and without Wally...
It is possible.
There isn't time, Peter.
Time enough for what I want.
But you can't always have what you want. We've got hours to make up.
I said I need time off.
You step off this ship, you'll be fired.
But you'd have to admit that you were a failure as a mother to do that. See you later, Mummy.
Comedy here on UK Gold in a few moments with Dick Emery.